literally can't hit a more perfect shooting star press than that. Like perfectly hit. Like, you can't do better than that. Hey guys, Chaos Reborn back in the building and checking out some more wrestling content. Today we got big wrestlers doing flippy cruiserweight moves. So, I mean, we already see Vader. I would have said Vader anyway, but I know we're going to have Vader. I know we're going to have Bam Bam Bigelow. I know we're going to have the Giant in WCW. More than likely Undertaker might make it in because he dive over the top a lot. I don't think Kane will make it in for the clothesline, but it's possible. It's possible. Who else we got? I don't know. They might add in Rikishi because of the way he used to take those clotheslines and just spin all out. That was crazy how he used to do that. It didn't matter who he was in the ring with. It was somebody small and he could still do it. It was just like, he made that look so good. Who else can I think of that's a big dude that was doing cruiserweight? Oh, Keith Lee. He better make it in. I don't know if Jacob Fatu will make it in this. Like, he's a big dude, but he ain't a big dude. You know what I mean? Like, he ain't Vader Bam Bam size, but he is a big dude. He might make it in, though. I don't know. Whatever. Let me shut up. Let me go ahead and just get to it. So before I start, like and subscribe to the bell notification, baby. Let's go.
Today, we're going to look at times when big wrestlers became high flyers.
Well, there's Kane.
Today, we're going to look at times
why that video? Oh, because I got this other video rendering over here. Man, clothesline the hell out of him. I remember that match. That match, a lot of people hate it, but I just enjoyed it. Maybe because I was a kid watching it. Oh, I forgot about Umaga. My bad.
The Giant was the
Umanga.
eighth wonder of the world due to his enormous size, standing tall at 7'4".
What, you do a drop kick in Japan?
Pounds. While he was usually dominating his opponents with his power, there were times when he became a high flyer. For example, you have this giant splash from the second rope.
He's climbing on the ropes. I don't even know if they'll hold him. And that's a giant splash.
You call that a...
Then he took it to the next level during a steel cage match where he went on the top rope.
Moves down he comes.
And he did it again.
I can accept that one a lot more than that splash.
There's nothing.
Just imagine a dude that goddamn big though coming down off the top rope.
Comes close. If you need proof,
comes close, way better. What are you talking about? Comes close. Hey, show it off the top rope too. Don't play with him.
That they would even send people crashing through tables. Big Show even did a drop kick off the top rope. This is him hitting some missile drop kicks.
I showed him saying WCW, he did some real good ones. Japan. Somebody that damn big coming up the top.
Ups from smaller guys like Shawn Michaels, but did you know that Big Show
grab that
was
top
more
buckle.
than capable of doing it as
Boom.
well? He would even follow this one.
My bad, that was the middle.
Big drop kick.
Man.
Also, here's the
Giant used to be agile.
And let's not forget about the
that
fact
elbow.
That Big Show wasn't afraid to get to the top rope. The most impressive
he was a
one
dog
is
in
when
that
he hit
day,
this
man.
elbow drop on Mark Henry.
Yeah, he was far too. Although his body long as hell, so he...
This angle shows just how far Henry was from the Big Show. It's hard to believe that he actually landed this perfectly. Now we gotta talk about Prime Kane because the Big Red Machine wasn't afraid to fly. Just look at Big Show tossing Kane out of the ring.
It's crazy how small Big Show makes him look.
Kane's flying clothesline was one of the most devastating moves in WWE history. Just imagine a 7-foot giant flying at you. Nobody can prepare for something like that.
Look behind you.
Big mistake.
What's even crazier is that he did it from the top turnbuckle to the outside of the ring.
Man, Kane didn't get enough credit, man. Like, he should have been one of those guys who's a multi-time world champion, like multi-time. Because I think he's won it, what, twice? Something like that. He won the WWE when they lost it the next day, and then he won the world later. Or did he win another one? I can't remember. I feel like it's only 2. He should have been a way more time champion than that. Although some could argue, much like Taker, who had it, what, 5 times, I think, or 4? the character didn't necessarily need the title to still be a big deal and be like. But I still feel like he should have got it a few more times, man.
Kane was even athletic enough to hit an enziguri kick.
Oh, yeah. Hit. And enziguri.
You rarely see that from huge wrestlers like him, and it's equally impressive to the time that he hit this dropkick on SmackDown.
We could have a new champion.
That front
Kane
drop
got some
kick.
serious hang time with that one, and in that same match, he would go on to pull out
that Hurricanrana.
Like I said earlier, Prime Kane was built
a
different.
dog.
Another wrestler built different was his brother, the
That's the
Undertaker.
one people don't think about being so damn strong until everybody tell you like Kane was a freak of nature.
Despite being a 6'10", 300-pound phenom, the Undertaker defied every
Get
expectation of what a big man could do in the ring. He could
Get
use
yo.
a drop kick, walk on the ropes,
Get yo.
flash onto his opponents, throw himself outside of the ring,
Oh man.
perform a flying clothesline, and even hit some elbow drops.
I mean, he ain't do
Then
that
you got
clothesline
iconic
like.
suicide dive onto
Oh
the
my
cameraman.
I just cringe every time I see that. I don't even look no more.
He gave us one of the craziest
Like I
elbow
don't even
drops
look
ever.
anymore. Ah.
The Undertaker was a daredevil, and so was Rikishi. During a steel cage
That
match,
boy
he
Rick.
jumped off the top of the cage onto his opponent. Not only that, but nobody took a clothesline better.
See,
than
that's what I mean,
Rikishi
man. That
would flip
clothesline.
Cruiserweight. It was
Dude.
unreal.
Look at that. Austin's not
Someone else
no
unreal
powerhouse
was Brock
dude.
Lesnar. I'm convinced he's not human, and here is some proof. At SummerSlam, he jumped off
He
his
straight
forklift
picked him up like
onto
a baby.
Roman Reigns without a care in the world.
And then that shooting star press, not the one he messed up, but he used to hit
And then there
perfect
was
shooting
that
star
time at
presses.
WrestleMania where he reversed Goldberg's spear by doing a simple leapfrog.
What a leapfrog by Brock!
Don't forget about his iconic shooting star press, and I'm not talking about the botch at WrestleMania 19.
Yeah, that's what I'm
where he
saying, the
almost
real
broke his
one.
neck. I'm talking about the
Like,
times that he hit it before
just
his
perfect.
WWE debut at
Look
OVW
at
or
that.
at dark matches.
Big ass. Look at that. This one's perfect. Like you literally can't hit a more perfect shooting star press than that. Like perfectly hit. Like you can't do better than
At
that.
dark matches.
I like those who like lean their body back and like kind of like that more than like a like tucking or whatever. I like that, but you can't land a more perfect shooting star press than that. Like look at that, man. You don't even gotta adjust to do the pin or nothing. It's just like I'm in place perfectly. Boom. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay, he caught him. And that was far too.
Brock Lesnar moved like a man half his size, which made him an athletic freak. He wasn't just big, he was unreal. He was nearly 450 pounds, yet he was capable of hitting some of the best moonsaults ever. Seeing a man that size flip off the rope wasn't just surprising, it was terrifying. It didn't look possible.
I'm so sorry that that video was like that. Oh my God, I didn't realize because I was rendering another video and had OBS covered up. And I just looked at my phone and happened to see that scene 2 was picked. And so this whole time I've been covering the camera up. I've been covering most of the screen. I'm just gonna have to post it how it is, you know, and just write a disclaimer in there. My bad, y'all. But you know, I can't be phony and redo it all. That's just I can't do that. So let's just keep going. Damn.
But Vader made it real. Every time he hit that move, it reminded fans that he wasn't just a monster,
Vader,
but he was also an athlete. Then you've got the most impressive move in this video, which is the time when he literally backflipped into the ring. We will never see another 450-pound man do that again.
For real.
Bigelow was built like a tank, but he moved like a heavyweight ninja. He didn't just break the mold, he set it on fire, literally and figuratively. With a frame that screamed power and gear that looked like he walked out of a comic book, you'd never expect the high-flying moves
That
he
power
could
bomb was
perform.
nasty.
But the man could climb the top rope for a diving headbutt, snap off a picture,
And that
the
was
man
far
could climb
too.
the top rope
That wasn't like right there. That was far,
for a
man.
diving headbutt, snap off a picture-perfect dropkick, or hit an enziguri that stunned the crowd. And then you had his moonsault, which wasn't just a move, it was a statement. It was a statement that big men could fly, and Bam Bam Bigelow made sure no one would statement.
I don't know why, but it just made me think, like, someone could recreate that move, but it'd be like a headbutt. Because it's not like a complete, like, over somersault. It's more of like a spinning kind of thing. But somebody could spin and
which wasn't just a move,
like,
it was
end it with a headbutt.
It was a statement that big men could fly.
Kind of like how he's already doing.
Bigelow
That would have been
sure
dope.
no one would forget it.
I just want to say Bam Bam was a hero. If I recall correctly, didn't he run into like a burning building to save people? Shout out, man. Oh, they have some crazy matches.
At NXT TakeOver absolutely deserves its own section.
They NXT matches was cold, but then we look at their indie stuff, you're like, wow.
It was absolutely unbelievable. Both men reversed chokeslams by landing on their feet like it was light work. Dijakovic launched himself off the ropes and crashed into Keith Lee, who was sitting on a chair.
Ooh.
And then somehow
that could have ended horribly too.
Not two, but 3 insane moves from the top turnbuckle.
Spiral
All this
tap
happened at a combined weight of over 500 pounds, which makes it even crazier. Braun Strowman, the monster of
Brown Strong man,
pulled off moves you would expect from a high flyer. Yeah, it sounds wild, but when Braun hits the ring, he's surprisingly agile for a guy his size. Take this kip up, for example. It's a moment that lives rent-free in our minds. The whole sequence flows so smoothly, and it only
Big Show made that possible, too.
You watch it in slow-mo. We've also seen Braun Strowman fly off the top rope.
Oh, my goodness.
Ooh. Oh, Ivar.
However,
I forgot about Ivar.
Pay off for him, though.
Ivar be doing the moonsaults, too.
Strowman sending Bronson Reed flying over the car is one of the greatest moments ever.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Don't worry, Bronson Reed got his revenge shortly after when he did this.
Ooh.
This is Mike Awesome hitting
God.
the biggest
Mike Awesome
of all time.
Him and was it Mike Tanaka? They had some crazy ass matches.
Fly over the ropes feels like a fever dream, but he's done it a few times.
I'm surprised he didn't break both arms, knees, elbows, everything.
That he had that slowed him down in the ring. Ivar's moonsault is the definition of perfection.
Yes.
At 6'7" tall, Test took the biggest risk of his
career. Y'all gonna disrespect Ivar like that?
Chamber onto RVD and the chair. And finally, we have Bronson Reed jumping off
Big
the Warden's cage
Reed.
onto a table.
Did he break his toe or something like that with that?
It was
Did he
literally
injure
that he
himself?
would suffer a broken ankle after this
Yeah.
bump. With that said, you gotta appreciate Bronson Reed and all these other big men for putting their bodies on the line for the love of the game. Anyways, that is it for the video, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I hope y'all enjoyed.
Oh, I gotta watch
Please
this
leave a
Mandela
like and
effect.
subscribe, and here's some other videos I think you might enjoy.
I definitely gotta watch that Mandela effect. Yeah, man, like, it's always impressive when I see the big guys move like that. And it felt like for a long time, WWE didn't like, you know, just Vince or whatever, didn't like promote that as much. Because you would see wrestlers who was like doing all that kind of stuff elsewhere. And then when they're in WWE, it's kind of like toned back a bit. It was like, if I remember correctly, correct me if I'm wrong, but I remember people talking about how like Vince would be like, he didn't, big guys aren't supposed to move like that. They're supposed to be powerhouses. They're supposed to be like, you know, deliberately, bam, you know, all that kind of stuff. It wasn't supposed to be like flipping around and diving and all that kind of stuff. And it used, you know, you got splashes of it here and there, but it wasn't all the way there. But I don't know. Tell me if I'm wrong, but I feel like I remember hearing about, you know, some Vince stuff like that. It sounded like Vince though. You know, Vince has some crazy ass rules in WWE. But yeah, this one, I liked it, man. It's always good seeing them, you know, especially like, I remember Bam Bam back in the day doing the moonsaults, and I used to be like, damn, his big ass. Like, how? You know, that gotta hurt. But the good old days of wrestling, man. Yeah, man. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate it, you know. Like, subscribe, hit the bell notification. And I will see all y'all crazy ass wrestling fans next time, man. Peace.